That's AK, right?
Let's go! Let's go! It couldn't have been easier! It couldn't have been any easier! Let's go! Oh.
Say hi to YouTube, everyone. Yo, what's going on, guys? Officer Ramses here, back with another fantastic video for you guys. So in this one, why am I so excited? You know why. You read the title. We did it. 8,000 trophies. We'll be going over the replays that got me to 8,000 trophies. Let me know if you like this style of video, showing you the replays to get to these milestones. We're not done yet. We're going to keep pushing throughout the season, so let me know if you want to see more stuff like this in the comments below. Without further ado, we're going to hop into the first match. Alright guys, hopping into the first one here. So we're going against Hog EQ, and Hog EQ usually is a nightmare, but fortunately in this situation it wasn't that bad because he had Hog Mini P.E.K.K.A EQ, which is kind of extremely rare, but a much better matchup than Hog Valk Firecracker Tesla EQ. That matchup is very hard, but anyway, here's simple standard plane. Pull the Hog with the Fisherman activate. You always want to do that early on in the game. The later you do it, the more dangerous it is, because you always got to let up a hit, and if you already took half the tower, then it's kind of dangerous. So you want to make sure you do it early on in the game if you can, if you have the proper cycle, which I did in that situation, fortunately. By the way, this is 3 games out. This is 3 games out from when I was at 8K, so I still need to win 3 more games. But anyway, terrible fireball right there. Please don't take any notes from that. Please just ignore what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so we got some pigs counter pushing here. They're gonna do about nothing, but these might do about nothing also. That firecracker getting extreme value by him. Well, we are up a lot of elixir here. I can just log that firecracker, which is what I do, I believe. Yep. And in this situation, I don't know what I do. Probably Skelly King the back, right? Yep, Skelly King the back. Dare him to go in with the Hog. He's probably going to predict my Skarmy, so I pull it with the Fisherman. Exactly. You want to predict their predictions. So I knew he was going to think I Skarmy because I already Skarmied. And I had the Skelly King down, so the obvious play is to Skarmy. But I didn't want to do that because it was the obvious play. Anyway, he goes bats up high here. Terrible move by him. Terrible move by him. And I basically won the game at this point. Because he gave me free bats. My Mother Witch is going to town. He can't really kill the Mother Witch unless he Earthquake logs or logs the Mother Witch. And yeah, took his tower right there. Now it's all about defending and just hanging on for dear life. He goes in with another Hog Rider, but it's not really going to work out for him. And yeah, I mean, it's just simple defense at this point. Fisherman pulls, Zappy pulls. There's not really much to explain at this point. I just pressure a little bit, but I'll see you in the next match because this match is basically over. Alright guys, now 2 wins out from 8K. This was a lot harder of a matchup.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Anything balloon makes me scared, especially a balloon cycly type of deck. I mean, this is kind of cycly. I mean, not really, but kind of. He does have that Ice Golem Miner Balloon Megan, a very strange deck, not a meta deck. I don't think I've ever seen this deck before, but so I guess it is fairly cycly because he has that E-Spear and the Snowball. Anyway, he goes with the minions in the back split, so I copy him with my Zappies. Simple play. He snowballs, I log. Taking it slow, and then immediately not taking it slow anymore, going right in with the RG. Now you might be asking, Ram, why did you go in with the RG there? And I'm asking myself the same question because I have no idea why I would go in with RG right there. But regardless, this was a solid defense. He went to go miner block my Fisherman, and gorgeously it activated, thank the Lord. And that helps me significantly later on in the match. Whenever you're going against Balloon in general, you want to activate the King Tower if you can. Like if it's Balloon freeze, try to activate with the Boulder. If he boulders the back, pressure the other lane, and then Fisherman pull the Bowler. You always want to try to activate. Like in this situation, I could have activated with the E-Spirit as well. But anyway, he goes Ice Golem and Balloon at the bridge. Easy defense. You always want to Fireball first and then use either Mother Witch or Zappies. Because the Fireball first, so it damages down that Ice Golem. It also knocks back the Balloon. And then your Zappies can lock onto the Balloon faster and kill it even faster. So right here, he actually had a really good Ice E-Spirit because I knew he didn't have Ice Golem in hand, but he cycled to it because I knew he was going to Hunter. Okay, so we got the Fisherman counter pushing here. He kind of has an awkward hand, so he kind of has to minions, yeah. Does he go in here? No. Nope, it just gives me this Mother Witch value. Unfortunately, yeah, I remember this. The Mother Witch turns to the Miner, but then turns back, which is kind of nice, but it ends up dying, unfortunately. But here we got a gorgeous counter push, so you might as well go in hot. He Mega Knight's on top, and he Hunter down low, and I think that Hunter down low lost him the game because he didn't put it on my Royal Giant. My Royal Giant just ended up taking his tower. So right here, just like the last game, after I take that tower, you know, I just want to all-out defend. I want to all-out defend. There's no point just to risk it. All-out defend, especially against Balloon. Like, there's no point to risk it. I really didn't know if he had freeze or not, too. Usually it's not snowball and freeze, but I knew at this point that it was over. That was definitely the hardest matchup because as you see, the next matchup is very easy, but I'll see you in the last match that got me to 8K. All right, guys, happening in the last one here. Well, I couldn't have dreamt of a better matchup. So I did this on stream and my hands were shaking. I was sweating. No, I wasn't actually sweating, but my hands were actually shaking. I was like, okay. Now, it is an extremely easy matchup, but you can also choke, and if you choke, it's that much more embarrassing. So I was like, okay, let's try not to choke here. So that's why it almost made it more scary that it was an easy matchup, because if I lost, it would be that much more sad. So here we go. Starting off, we split the Zappies. It stops both lanes. He can't really do anything. Oh, what's glorious about this P.E.K.K.A. Bridgeman matchup is he doesn't have a base spell. Those Zappies are going to be his worst nightmare. His worst nightmare because he can't get rid of them. In regular P.E.K.K.A. Bridgeman, they can just Fireball, but he has Snowball for some reason. I don't know why you would have Snowball and Barb Barrel, but anyway, my ability didn't go off there, and it ate my Elixir. So right here, I think I just Fisherman and... Oh, yeah, Fisherman activate and log. That's exactly what I did. That was actually a good play. And then I didn't scar me because I didn't know. I saw he had Snowball already, I believe, but I didn't know if he had Zap. I don't know. It was Snowball is weird. Just to be safe, I Zappies over there. Scar me on the right because if I had Zappies, I know he can't get rid of them. Even if it was Fireball, he didn't have enough Elixir to Fireball them in time. And it would have been a bad play. But anyway, he's up here. So right now, I'm a little nervous. I'm like, okay, you can't choke this match, right? You really can't choke this match. So I think I Skelly King in the back, probably. Yep, Skelly King in the back. Also, he ghosts right into it, which is perfect. Because if he goes to the other lane, I wouldn't have to use something else. I predicted his Magic Archer here because it was kind of obvious that he was going to Magic Archer. So right here, I RG. This is a little weird play, but it was actually worked out so beautifully. I couldn't have asked for it to work out any better. He Barb Barrels. Well, I could have asked for it to work out a little bit better because my Skelly King could have lived. If the Skelly King lived, it would have been over because I would have used the activation and... or I would have used the ability and it would have been over. But anyway, so I keep up the pressure here. Fisherman behind. He's going to probably P.E.K.K.A. on top. Yeah, P.E.K.K.A. late. So I just eat that, take the damage, don't overcommit, don't Skelly King at the bridge, just accept the damage. He's down Elixir, and then defend, and then go in again. Accept the damage, go in again. No reason to rush things. No reason to rush things. So right here, Fisherman low for whatever he puts down, and then there's no way he stops this. No, that's exactly what I actually said this in the game. I was like, okay, that's AK right there. And then he did stop it. And then I was like, okay, I'm very scared. Now I don't know if I'm going to win. I still thought I was going to win. because now that I knew he had Snowball and Barb Barrel, I knew he can't get rid of my Zappies. And anyway, one more Fireball, and that is 8K, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoy this style of video, please let me know in the comments below. I was ecstatic when I got to 8K. I did do this live on my Twitch. If you guys want to see me push even further than 8K, make sure you go follow my Twitch. Anyway, guys, I'm Officer Ramses. Peace out, guys. Peace.